This is the first of several reviews I'll be doing of Vic Mignogna's albums. Mr. Mignogna is best known for his voice work and has done a lot of great roles, but he's also a very talented musician who has made some great albums. He writes most of his music, which consists largely of piano work, but he also branches out into different genres that range from world music to techno. My first review will be of his 1991 debut album, If These Walls Could Talk. I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's one of the great debut albums to come out of the 90s, and it may not have the popularity of some of Vic's more recent material, but it's definitely a gem that contains some of his best work. The songs have a recurring theme of romance and relationships, with some great lyrics and arrangements. Many fans consider Metafiction and Revix their favorites, which is understandable. Metafiction has a wonderful variety of songs, and Revix will tempt you to get up and dance, but Walls is his most mature lyrical album, which makes it my favorite, and it's where his musical influences show the most. The album starts off with one of Vic's most light-hearted songs, Italian Boys, which is the collaboration he did with his late grandmother that pays tribute to his heritage. The remaining songs are more adult contemporary, which really makes this song stand out, and it starts things off in a great way. It opens with an accordion and an up-tempo beat, with Vic's grandmother talking to him the way she did during his childhood. Then Vic starts to sing about the Italian culture and how proud he is to be a part of it. Overall, this song is one of Vic's best tracks. You'll like the commentary that his grandmother gives, and although we should all be happy for the grandparents we have, and I'm sure a lot of you are, once you listen to this song, it'll make you wish that this amazing woman was a part of your family. There's also a remix of this song on Revix that's sung in Italian. The next song is worth waiting for. This is where we start to see more of Vic's musical influences. This is one of his best written love songs, and is about finding the significant other in your life that you've longed for. In 1993, Vic performed on an episode of Star Search that lost to a singer who covered Michael Bolton's songs. The next song, All Because of You, is pretty much the same subject, but is just as good a song. It has a slower tempo and is a little more spiritual. Ain't No Tellin' is a moving song about being in a strong relationship with the one you love. It's more up-tempo than the previous track and has some pretty good guitar work. Pushing Too Hard is a slow orchestral ballad that is arguably Vic's most emotional song to date. It is one of the best and most heart-wrenching songs he's ever written and will grip you in every sense of the word. It's about making unintentional mistakes with the one you love and hoping to make amends. The song includes some great piano work and string arrangements in the tradition of some of Meatloaf's ballads, and would likely make Jim Steinman stand up and applaud. If These Walls Could Talk is the album's title track and is a true standout. It has a great variety of instrumentation with some worldly flavor and emotional lyrics about a questionable relationship, and most fans who have heard it probably consider it a favorite. It's Time to Trust Again is about wanting to give an ex-lover another chance. It starts out as a slow piano song but gets more up-tempo with drums and guitar. Walking Through Showers is probably Vic's shortest song to date, but it proves that short can be sweet. Out of the Rain is an acoustic music box ballad with some Latin flavor. It's about a newfound relationship. We Call It Love is an up-tempo song about various perspectives people have on love. Heather is the final song on the album and is an emotional ballad about an old flame. In 2006, this album was re-released with a couple of new songs. The first one being a dance remix of his most popular song, Nothing I Won't Give, which is also featured on Revix, and Gianni Podimo. It's a ballad that Vic made a video to, which also includes a dance remix on Revix. In all, If These Walls Could Talk is a solid album. If you don't own any of Vic's albums and are deciding on which one to get first, I recommend either this or Metafiction. The latter has more of his best-known songs and more variety, but the former is his most emotional album to date, has his best musical arrangements, and is the best impression of his musical influences.